So hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I am here with a new video, and we have Suzanne over here from Mumbai who recently traveled to Canada with the higher studies. So let her introduce herself to our channel. So here you go.
Hi all, I'm Suzanne. I'm in Nangara College and I'm in the postgraduate diploma in business. I recently traveled to Vancouver in Canada, and that's the reason I'm doing this video with Prabh.
Yeah, so there were a lot of questions, Suzanne, from all the international community I got on Instagram. So let's just go by one on one. So the number one question everyone has is it like impossible, or at Canada border or immigration is too tough to clear that you should not travel in these days or upcoming days? So what was your experience at the Canada immigration and Indian immigration?
So, actually, I had a very smooth journey. I think over time, all the immigration officials and everyone also understood how to simplify their own processes so that students can travel easily. So since I traveled from Mumbai, my immigration was cleared in Mumbai itself, and I didn't have to do any immigration at Delhi. In fact, once I landed in Delhi, all I had to do was go to the flight gate directly after clearing the security checks at Delhi on landing, and I was directly at the gate of.
Is there any problem you got at Mumbai airport?
Not at all, actually. So they literally asked me just three questions. I cleared immigration in under 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Um,
perfect. So
yeah.
there is a follow-up question with this part. So everyone is asking about the documentation. So before just getting your boarding pass, what were the documents they asked for giving you the boarding pass?
So for the boarding pass, since I traveled with Air India, they asked me for my LOA and my credits registration. So to kind of certify that I am enrolled in the program currently. So those are the two documents they asked me.
Can you?
Also, obviously, my passport. Yeah.
There are many students who are not aware about the credit. So just explain a little bit that other than LOA, what other document they should carry at the airport to prove that they are in a program, or they are studying in a program.
Okay, so basically the LOA is your letter of acceptance,
Yep.
which is what you get once you accept admission, and the letter of credits is something that will be available on your student portal. It is just a kind of auto-generated letter,
Okay.
which has which names all the courses that you are taking for that semester.
Okay, so
So
basically, you
it's something
majorly
that
we need a course schedule that yes, we are attending classes. So the course schedule will work the same way.
Yeah, but a course schedule is not something that you can make yourself. It
Yep.
has to be an auto-generated letter that
Yeah.
the college will provide you with.
Yeah, because when I came, I just showed them my LOA and my course schedule. Like I have my classes on 4 a.m. I can't study from India, so I need to travel ASAP. So
Yeah.
they were like, okay, fine. So you have a course schedule, so you can travel. So
Mhm.
that's a great point that everyone have different experience. So other than that, a student used to ask me that do we need an updated LOA because they are getting their LOA like in July, but they are traveling in January or upcoming months. So their LOA get expired. So what happened with you with the LOA?
So technically, your LOA doesn't expire at
Yeah.
all. Yeah. So on the LOA, they give a date till which the offer is valid.
Yeah.
That means the time till which you can actually
Register.
fulfill the criteria of that offer. So you pay your fees or
Yeah.
whatever other documents they ask
Yeah.
of you. That's what the date is for. So LOA doesn't expire,
Yeah.
and that
You only get
timetable.
it once. Everyone is like they are in a September intake semester and they are coming in January, so they need a new updated LOA. So I always say no. You have there is only one LOA for that one semester. If you're deferring from the for the January intake, you wanna get a new LOA for January.
Yes,
So
correct.
so that's how it happens. So the next question is, do you need support letter if your college is under COVID-19 readiness plan?
Well, honestly, it's good to have your support letter. So there are some things that are just good to have. Then you may not need it per se, but you want to have it just in case somebody asks, right?
There might be many students who don't have a support letter. So according to you, if someone is traveling without support letter, because many colleges are saying to their students that you don't need a support letter, you can just travel because we are in COVID readiness plan. So according to you, you have seen student or everyone is having the support letter?
As far as I've seen, everyone's carried their support letter,
Okay.
because it's just that at immigration you do not know what kind of officer you're going to
Yeah.
meet, and you have to have everything that you need.
Okay.
Even if they don't ask it, you need to have it. Type.
So
So
as per your experience, has anybody asked you about that support letter?
in Canada, they did have a look at it, but they didn't really ask me for it. So I just handed them a couple of documents, and they just browsed through
Okay.
it. But
So
that was about it.
so in this point we can clearly says that if your college says that you don't need a support letter, you should print out those email from the college to show at the immigration that our college specifically told us to not carry one because we are in the COVID readiness plan.
Yes, yes. In fact, even carry the COVID readiness plan along with you, or have the
Yeah.
website link available
Yep.
at your click.
So how do they check that you are in a COVID readiness plan college? So do you prove them, or they just by your LOA they just search it on the website?
So actually, the Canadian government has a landing page where you can check if your institution is under the COVID readiness plan,
Yep.
like they have one or not. So the Canadian government, they just have to literally input the name of the college, and it shows up whether they have a plan or not. So
And
yeah.
do they ask about this on the Indian side? That your college is on?
I had no questions asked.
No
Honestly,
question.
it was very,
They were
very smooth.
like, you can go. It's
Yeah,
your wish. You can return back if they don't allow you
yeah.
to
But the thing
enter.
is that another student joined me on the journey at Delhi,
Okay.
and there they asked a ton load of
Yeah.
questions. So I wasn't asked anything because I didn't have to clear
Yeah.
immigration at Delhi. But they were asked a lot of questions about
Yeah.
why you want to go
My immigration
and
was too
why is it
easy.
so
So then
necessary.
when I was clearing my immigration, they were asking me where you want to go. I said I'm going to Canada for my studies. So they were like, very good, all the best, bye. That's all. They didn't ask anything. So
That's
it's
nice.
depend upon person to person on how you represent yourself. If you look little worried, nervous, so they're gonna ask you. Then you landed in Canada. So how was the journey? Is Air India is doing a good job in the COVID or not? Because there are all the students are coming to Air India.
Yeah, so I think Air India did a pretty decent job. I knew from the start that the in-flight entertainment was not functional,
Yep.
and that they would not hand me blankets and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
was prepared for a scenario like that
How
already.
was the food?
It was quite decent actually, quite good.
Okay.
They had snack boxes twice, they had food twice,
Yep.
maybe not hot, but at least good food.
Yeah.
No complaints on the food
There
at
were
all.
many subscriber of mine who were only complaining about the food. Rest of the flight was fine. They were like, we have stomach problem or we can't have the food. It was too bad or something like that. It's a good thing if you got the right food.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you had good luck in the flight.
Yeah,
So
and they give you these packaged foods, right? So you can just choose to have the packaged stuff if you don't want to have the open stuff.
yeah. So is the flight was full or it was empty?
Empty,
Uh,
empty as well. So I had
So
like 10, 12 rows of seats completely empty in front of me, everything empty at the side.
So
Only
you will be
people,
like three people, one seat. So so सब लेट के आए, सब सो के आए
yeah,
हैं.
three seats actually for
Perfect.
each person
So
who was there.
perfect. So because due to COVID, many students are not traveling because in like September there was a big rush to travel to Canada for September intake, but now it's like a little bit of a rush, so you can enjoy your flight.
Yeah, yeah.
So after landing, how was your experience at Canada immigration part? So how things happen right now?